Hello everybody, welcome to GT Planet and welcome to another video here on our channel. My name's Chaz Draycott, lead video producer for GT Planet, and I'm delighted to be taking on some more daily races today. We have two Group 3 races this week, which is a bit of a strange one. One at Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps, which, to be fair, we see quite a lot. It's only 5 laps there, that's just a bit of a sprint race. There's a Group 4 race at Laguna Seca, but when you look at the cars available, it's more like a bit of a production car cup sort of vibe. So you've got a lot of hatchbacks and the Audi TT and the Peugeot RCZ, so I might be giving that one a bit more of a look in later on in the week. But for this video, and for today's episode, we're going to be going to Deep Forest in Group 3 cars, 7 times tyre wear multiplier, 2 times fuel usage on this. I'm going to go on the racing hards, just see how long they last and play the strategy from there. I've done a qualifying time already, a 1:29.3. I was quite happy with that. I was running without traction control for once because I'm a massive baby and cannot run a car without traction control. I think this will be really good fun. The reverse layout of Deep Forest in this game is awesome as well. It's one of my favourite circuits in the game. It's a hell of a lot of fun. So I'm just waiting for the session to basically open up. I'm going to be driving the Audi R8 and we're going to go from there and see what we can make of this. Right, whereabouts are we on the grid? Wow, actually I'm quite low down. I thought I might be a little bit higher than that, but Jesus, a guy's done a 1:25.8 up there and I've done a 1:29.3. Looks like I've got to sort my pace out here, but still, it's exciting because that means that the strategy is going to come into play here. It's all Porsches at the front, as it usually is. We're in the Audi R8, in my favourite livery ever to grace the Audi R8, which took part in the 2020 Nürburgring 24 Hours. And we've got an interesting mix of cars. Some Lamborghinis in the middle, an Alpine, or Renault, sorry, RS01. We've got the Toyota Supra in there. Good stuff, and even a Peugeot RCZ. Oh, have I made sure I'm definitely on hards? I think I am on hards. It's hards or mediums in this, so at the end of the day I'd rather go for the harder compound and not push them too hard. See how long they last. And here we go. There's a bunch of Porsches behind us as well. Some more mid-engined cars ahead in the form of the Lamborghini and the Peugeot. We've also got that Renault right behind us. Let's roll, shall we? Got to keep it nice and tidy in the opening lap. You know what I'm like. I'll always keep it tidy and keep it clean. I'll never push my luck. I think some of these guys in front might do. Yep. I mean, it doesn't seem like they were looking where they're going. I don't get it. I really don't get how people can be so unaware. Still, gives us more of a job to do. Oh, there's more contact in front, and it's the same driver. His username is one of the lads, and I can tell you that I think collectively right now, oh, that was a bit shoddy. He isn't. But the car doesn't want to slow down there. Bit of contact between these two Porsches in front. He's still next to me. Still there. Trying to give him room. Oh, he's clipped a wall. And by clipped, oh, I've been hit, that's why. It's a little bit messy, that. And the car isn't feeling great either because of the damage that resulted from that. Even with traction control just on 2 there, the car still wants to break away a little bit from you. Let's see then if we can get into some sort of rhythm here. All I can hear him here is Tom Brooks.
What is sportsmanship?
There's no mandatory pit stops or anything in this, so I think it's just a case of making the tyres last at your own leisure. There's a car off on the left-hand side. That's a freebie. There's a car in front's just got a penalty, but it's not going to be enough for me to overtake him. Can listen to this thing in the tunnel. Car off. It's another freebie. Oh, a bit of contact in front. I had to back out of that then to make sure I didn't hit him. see what I mean? Car still wants to break away even with the traction control on 2. Always does there as well, so I short shift to 3rd. Another yellow flag. Car rejoining just ahead. Gonna go for a late apex here. Oh, it's just... Oh, that was really unlucky for the car in front of us there. Oh no. For this Porsche on our left, that was really unlucky. Sorry, Toyota on our left. Because the Lamborghini that was rejoining just became a ghost as he was right next to him and as he wanted to turn in. Back into the top 10. Big send by the car in front, and you know what? He's done really well there because he actually got it stopped and got the move done. That was really, really clean. Don't be fooled by the guy's username in front. Comes up as VW Golf GT. I can tell you, while people do joke that Porsches are Volkswagen Beetles, they are definitely not Golfs. Thank you. A little bit wide there. The hard tyres are lasting quite well at the moment. The lefts are a little bit ruined compared to the rights, but we should be alright, I think, to run this all the way to the end. Run to lap 4. They're going to feel a bit shoddy by the end, but I think we'll be alright. Definitely not brave enough around that first sector there. I don't think I'll ever get bored of the Audi R8. Love the noise this thing makes. Yellow flag again. Bit of a bloodbath this race, isn't it? Porsche off on the right. Gotta be careful of him unghosting like that. Right next to me. Oh, come on. These people don't use their radars, man. Oh, see what I mean? I mean, maybe I shouldn't have put my nose back down the inside there so eagerly, so soon. Car's damaged. It's not behaving itself. Oh, it's really not behaving itself. Maybe the curb was a little bit more to do with that than I thought at first, but... Well, this is survival of the fittest, isn't it, this? Usually race C, when it's a bit of a longer race like this, is a little bit more tame, a little bit more chill. But it all depends on who you go up against, I guess. And this race has certainly stung me a little bit. There's still time though, we can recover from this, we can gain points. I mean, I say that like it's a championship, but you know what I mean. Really trying here. That Porsche in front was really quick through that final sector there. Couldn't get with him at all. We're not even halfway through the race yet though, so there's still plenty of time for things to change. Yellow flag. Car off. Porsche right in front of us now. Tell me you're on a controller without telling me you're on a controller. Not quite sure I really agree with the username or the livery. Two cars ahead just came to blows, and now one of them's in the pits. He's coming in from hard tyres. I expected to see one or two drivers come in from mediums at this point, trying to get an early sort of jolt on the softer compound of the two. I haven't seen anybody do it yet. We are at the halfway point and the tyres aren't looking brilliant, but I don't think it's going to be worth changing at the end, or even before the end anyway. I think it's just going to be a case of who looks after the tyres better in a race like this. I was just about to say, I've always sort of prided myself on being able to look after the tyres, because I try not to push them too hard in games like this. Although there's people coming in from mediums now, you know. Well, we've only done half the race, so if we're going to come in and change the mediums at any point, we need to do that a little bit later. Gained a little bit of time back on the Porsche in front. We're 12.5 seconds clear of the car behind as well. So we're in a bit of no man's land at the minute. Unsure where some of the other cars have come out after their pit stops, but I think they're just up the road. They had enough of an advantage over us to retain positions over me and this Porsche here, who's just had a hell of a moment. More drivers coming in from mediums. I'm literally trying to make the decision in my head as we speak whether I come in and change the mediums or not, because I've already lost a lot of time in the opening phase of this race with contact and accidents. I think I stay on hards till the end and just try and survive. But a few cars retiring from the race now. We're actually into 5th position. On lap 9 out of 14. Oh, that's got to be a penalty of sorts. The left-hand tyres are not looking good, look. That left rear is struggling. So I'm unsure on how well it's going to last until the end. bit squirrely there. It's probably when I'm at my most focused, when I'm right behind another car, because I'm so scared of hitting them. I had to really back out of that there. I think he's destroyed his tyres. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, into the pits he goes. Has he come in from mediums or hards? That's the question. Mediums, okay. So you can see at this point of the race that the hards definitely last better. We're up to 4th. I mean, that was a silly sentence. You know that the hard tyres last longer. What I mean is that used hards at this point are still better than an absolutely clapped out set of mediums. Maybe that's not the case with everybody though. Everyone looks after the tyres differently. We've got 4 laps to go, and I'm just going to stick with these now till the end. Try the strategy game. There's been a lot of retirements. There's only 8 cars left in the race. I really do love this layout of this circuit. It's so much fun. And this car as well. Feels and sounds awesome. So now, the driver ahead of us has come into the pits from mediums as well. Interesting. Now there are cars behind me that are going to catch up, and that's fine, as long as we don't have any dramas with them trying to overtake me. Interestingly, that car behind us has just changed onto hards. Surely you'd go medium to medium, because there's no mandatory tyre compound in this. If you look at my lap times on the right, they've been quite consistent when I've not had accidents anyway. Ooh, a bit of understeer there. And a bit of oversteer on the exit with that left rear trying to pick up the pace. It's going to be oversteery through there. Yeah, a little bit understeery as well, actually. That section's getting a little bit squirrely on the tyres as they are at the moment. The car behind is gaining and gaining. But I know that realistically there's a bunch of cars that I'm not in a sort of net position battle with here. Ugh. I'm having to wait a long old time to get on the throttle there now. Okay, 3 laps to go, and that left rear is feeling a little bit sorry for itself. So I just need to take it easy, try and look after that left rear tyre, and we should be good. Oh, a little bit of oversteer again. I actually gained a bit of time on the car behind on that lap, which is good news. Ooh. It didn't want to play ball into the hairpin there. The question is now going to be whether I can hold on to that lead, because suddenly I gained a little bit more time on Cano. Lucy and Matchosh at the front are gone. Sorry, Matchos. That oversteer through that right-hander is getting worse and worse. The understeer and then resulting oversteer there is getting worse as well. And there, oh, I've got one more lap to go after this, and this car is getting a bit leery now. I'm being so gentle with it. I'm really trying to look after it. I've actually gained more time on the car behind. How? How on earth? I'm really concentrating, everyone. One more lap. I'm going to go quiet. Give me a sec. There you're up now. Oh, it was going. I don't know what the TV angle would have shown you there, but it was going. There is nothing left grip-wise at the back of this car. But you know what? To come away from some rather foolish behaviour at the start and some accidents there, to get a podium back out of that, I am absolutely delighted. That went really well in the end. Get in. Haha. Take that. Well, that wasn't a bad result, was it? Oh. What? It didn't say there was any mandatory tyres or pit stops. What the
sportsmanship.
I swear it didn't say it earlier. Oh, you've all known that as well watching this, haven't you? It didn't say it. I checked earlier. It said racing hards and racing mediums. They were the compounds you could use. I did think it was too good to be true. I did wonder why that had worked. Oh, I'm absolutely gutted. I'm absolutely gutted. Let me show you though. Let me go back to the menu and I'll show you what I mean. I mean, we've got a 4-star roulette ticket, mint. Right, we go into this menu. It tells me there, look. DR affected, mechanical damage, SR, minimum number of pit stops, none. Usable tyre, oh, required, Okay. Well, that's on me. Oh, that's really frustrating though, but at the same time, we witnessed a bit of everything there, didn't we? We witnessed some very shoddy driving, but I feel like I looked after those tyres quite nicely, so I'm quite proud of myself. Anyway, I hope you found that entertaining, everybody. I bet you were screaming at the screen throughout that one. I'm so sorry, but thank you very much for watching us here on GT Planet once again, and hopefully we'll see you in the next video very, very soon.